found out is that to get the best results, you use a hair dryer or something like that to warm the board up a little bit first. Now you don't have to melt it on, but if you can't, try to put it on when you're outside, you'll find it's a little bit hard because the stuff gets very, very hard when it's really cold. So we recommend you do this indoors and then just warm the board up with a blower until it's warm to the touch. Warm to the touch, it's okay. Then take the wax and rub it in the direction you're skiing. Now you can see it transferring to the surface right now. And keep doing that until you get a uniform layer. You can see it. And make sure you rub in the direction you're going to be skiing. Now, we don't recommend ironing it on because the fumes and whatnot, sooner or later the government's going to come in and make that illegal. So it's just as well that don't get mixed up with them in the first place. So in a case like this stuff will adsorb rather tightly onto that surface. And then what you do is take this felt pad here and buff the surface in the direction of travel again. This smooths it out. It gives you a pretty good layer on the surface. See those spots. Now do the whole length of the ski like this. Right? So it runs the whole length. That back and forth stuff gets a little snaggy. So we want to make it sure it goes like this. Then what we do is we have the top coat here, we snip its tip off. Put a few drops on. Using the felt pad, once again, going in the direction you're skiing. You keep doing this until it has a uniform appearance. The good rule is you don't need a lot of it. A very thin layer does the job quite nicely. You just want to get it on uniformly and thin. Now you notice how this has sort of a moist appearance to it now. All right. This is relatively easy to do. Then to test it, what we do is we take a dropper and put a few drops of water on it to see what happens. Now you can see that it cuts loose and runs very freely off the surface. All right. And that's a hydrophobic surface. And you have to realize that you don't ski on snow, you ski on water. And you want to make this surface as hydrophobic as you can within reason. Now I could make it super hydrophobic, but the trouble with the super hydrophobic surfaces is that they're not durable enough for this sort of thing. So when we developed the product, we took what I knew about super hydrophobic and tried to do the best we could on the ski bottom. We're getting good reports from the field. We have a lot of people are using it in the Swiss Alps right now quite successfully. Racers are using it and speaking highly of it. This surface is fairly durable. It looks like it lasts one good skiing day, maybe two. We've had reports of 3, but I don't believe them. So the thing is that I would say if you're a really hard skier, you probably want to do this every morning before you go out. But make sure you have that beady surface where the water doesn't really cling and spread on the surface. We want that sort of a runoff. All right? And that means that you've got yourself a pretty good surface on there. And when you're skiing, you're actually skiing on a very thin film of water. You're not skiing on snow. Just remember that.